Oops. That's probably about your best bet. Thank you.
So this is exactly where they were a couple of days ago. This is the same tree where they hosted the impala kill. This is Induna, Henry says. Misha is also around in the vicinity. Just going to go a little bit forward. Right there. So he was probably coming to look for some leftovers, some pieces of bones that Misha dropped onto the ground. This Misha was the last one to finish off the carcass, and he didn't want to share the carcass with his brother and the mother, and he was hissing and growling at them from time to time.
Where did you find the pastel or not?
He's now heading in the general direction of Zoe's road. So we'll see how long we can stay with him. This way. We might bump into Misha as well. I can still see him. He's running up the Termite Mount. Could go around. Just want to try and get a shot of him up in the Termite Mount there. Just quickly position the vehicle. Wow. Very, very elegant cat. It's lying down there. Let's go around the other side. like he had something down that side, just to the east of us. Could be his brother, or could be an antelope or anything. He's still quite full from that young male impala that the mother killed. I'm not too sure where Gorilla went after that kill. Wow. Oh, there's his brother.
And can come now, check when I walk up from Central, head more west, huh? Yeah, I think we're going to be too far.
Misha's following the scent of his brother. And he's approaching very carefully and slowly.
Yeah, I'm coming up. Keep coming.
When it's cold like it is this morning, you'll often find the leopard just lying up on top of the termite mound, because it's nice and warm up there. Maybe yes, yeah. And I think Induna has already heard or seen him. So Tara just asking if Misha's going to pounce on his brother. Oh, yeah, wow. I think Gorilla might have gone back to the north into Belgium. The boys are coming from the north, the Belgian side. So they're going to have to wait for another day or 2 or 3 or so for the mother to come back and fetch them to another kill. And sometimes Gorilla will kill something and she goes and fetch the boys to the kill, and she leaves them with the kill, and she moves on to go and find something for herself. And she's done it twice or more than twice before. And the other day she killed 2 male impalas, and she left both boys at the two kills, and she headed back into Belgium. Unfortunately, the both impalas were stolen by the hyenas. Station approaching the Ingwe Lockman.
What's your log now?
I am just due east from where they had the Bamba a couple of days ago.
You on the eastern side?
Yeah, I'll say probably about 160, 170 meters east of that bourbon tree where gorilla had the kill 2 days ago. Shall we go around the other side? Maybe. Coming down this way. Let's see. How about from this gap here? Try the other gap. Yeah, get it up. Okay, where I from just cut due east. You're pretty close. You're about 100 meters away from me. Yeah, if I'm just come more southeast from where you are.
I'm behind him. Yeah, I will be joining Juma entrance now. Thank you, I'm wearing.
Yeah, if I can see the nose of a vehicle and Mlungus. Yeah, just come sort of southeast from where you are. You're about 60 meters away from me now. I'm just very well camouflaged where I am.
Is it possible to move forward and circle so I'm trying to mission as well?
Forward, eh? More? There. Anisinyele lula. Lo ashweke nyama ko. Kama ngodanga ne? Sina ashweke nyama ko lu andir. Elo wa nan. Washlopi lopi. Hey. Oh, ndia tu ya. Good, thanks. Yeah. Right. Buff yawning. Your head throbbing. Oh, wow. That's Induna walking away from his brother Misha. Alright, Chais. Cheers, folks. See you in a bit. Bye. Folks, for those who have just joined us now, we are coming to you live from Djuma Game Reserve, South Africa. And, my name is Patrick, presenting this morning. Tara behind the camera and Kaz in follow control. So is there anything that you would like to know about what is happening out here? Please You're more than welcome to send your question through to formalcontrol@safari.tv. And Induna is making his way down towards Zewis Road, but his brother might get up and follow him. See that heads rubbing against each other was a sign to tell his brother that it's time to move on. So that's how the animals communicate, and you must have seen that with lions also rubbing the heads as to strengthen the bones, and at the same time just to tell each other just it's time to move on, to do something.
Thank you very, very much. Might be on for you. And also north of Green Rock and Manning Mongo, all the small open area there, coming from jungle area. After that, thank you, I will try that, thank you.
We're just still enjoying the warmth on the termite mound. It doesn't look active at all, the termite mound. Very welcome of large cat. See how he all blends in with that grass there. I've seen a female leopard stalking two male impalas in the pitch black on the open area, and there was not even a single tree in the area. The leopard was lying flat on the ground, and the impalas were like grazing about 5 meters away from the leopard, and the impalas didn't see the leopard at all. But she didn't become successful. The impalas moved further away from her, and then she kept stalking, and eventually the impala picked up the scent of her and ran away. But she was like on an open area, no grass on the bare patch, nothing at all. But the impala just like grazing there, didn't see the female leopard. So very well camouflaged cats here.
into our next hand Rwanda with this Kankan Kaido Kapsab. So thank you for the Kankan Kapsaba Western Body for the Ingo. Okay, Shabgov, yeah, it's the political convo we have for my little son Gareth coming in cousins. Then Makapani Hari Puga Makara Ingo and Convo coming this side from that down. So I don't know, I'm gonna go check up and search it, then see what I can Gala again. I'm sure they're gonna, if they cross Gariman Southern area, probably sit on the block for the open property. So I don't think they found a staff for Puga everywhere. From Kanko, yes, nothing Congo there. Yeah, so I don't think that, I'm sure that in Gala still in touch with them for
I'm sure everyone is enjoying the Mixo up on the Temet Mount as much as we do, yeah. That's why people aren't sending questions. He's a bit restless, so he might follow his brother. He's changing the position. Just lying down on the other side, just trying to go around. Stay there, my boy. He's staring at me, eh? He must be from somewhere. Yeah, go. Good morning to you, Tony. Tony is asking at what age will a leopard go and find their own territory? The mother will abandon the leopard cubs or the youngsters at the age of about a year to 2.5 years or thereabout. But yeah, at the age of about 2.5 years, and then they will start looking for their own territories. And I've seen the boys set marking before. So these boys, they are almost 2 years old now, and they're still dependent, and which everyone is wondering when will gorilla abandon the boys. It can be any time soon. I think they're on trial at the moment. So just checking whether they'll be able to survive on their own from the time being. So that's why she's spending less and less time together with the boys. And again, the boys themselves are also spending less time together. So I think it's about time for them to go their separate ways and find their own territories. But they will have to stay away from the sister's territory and from the other male leopards in the area that not related to them, otherwise it will be a havoc. But as I said the other day, that doesn't necessarily mean that the boys aren't going to come back into the mother's territory. So they also will come back now or again, just to come, just to say hello to the mother, and then go back into the territories. Let's just remember that the leopards have home ranges where they will go and look for food and then go back to the territories. So they need a very, very big territories where they will split it in half, territory and home range on the other side. And the size of a male, or not necessarily a male leopard, or in any leopard territories, it just varies from area to area. So you'll find that some other areas in the leopards will have very, very large territories, just because the leopards population is very, very low. So in an area like the Sabi Sand, the leopards don't have a very huge territories because there's so many leopards around in the area, so, and they have to share the area. That's why in the southern part of the Sabi Sand there's a huge pressure, because the population increases within a very short space of time due to the huge population of leopards in the area. So we'll get new leopards coming up to the north here, and then further up to the Northern Lake Reserve, and as far as the Timberwhite Reserve, and then again the Kruger National Park, because they don't have the enough ground to establish the territories here. I heard that there's a leopard in a Danny game lodge. It's up in the north. It is not a part of the Greater Kruger National Park. It's one of the private reserve north of us, and he has, or basically, and this particular male leopard owns the whole property. It's 10,000 hectares, and then he owns the whole reserve, because there aren't other leopards to compete for a land with. Look at this. He's just driving us crazy, yeah. So if you look, I'm just going to try and go around the other side. I will, help. Too much grass in the way.
Is there any chance that you can maybe sort of move your
What we say?
yeah. was just wondering if we could strip angle the nose that way. Just
More easy for you. Good morning to you, Keto. Just going to quick reposition the vehicle for my camera person, camera lady. Better? Yeah. I think what you could perhaps do to her, I can just jump off and then grab him by the ear and pull him out of the grass. Kid is just asking what is the biggest animal in Africa, or what's the biggest animal that I've seen. Biggest animal in Africa is an elephant, obviously, and that's the biggest that I've seen in South Africa. And rhino is also a large animal that we also get out here: the hippo, giraffe, buffalo. There's not much to see here. It's just the spots in the grass. Jeez.
is he still going? Do you just
No, I think so. He's rolling himself to the ball to keep himself warmer. Gav? Yeah, affirmative. What's happening with that one?
Yeah, the one I was calling here is submerged in Balega, the south.
Okay, copy. Thanks. Yeah, this guy is still up some spot on the Shiduli.
Okay, yeah. Also, Emo is making his way. You're in there. You can be sending by for him.
Yeah, it's FM.
Yeah, also one person from other things that like to come to Buga also.
Okay, copy. Thanks.
So can now cross over to Malamala.
So the cheddar is crossing over into Malamala. It's Franklin going crazy on the other side. So I might have picked up the scent of the leopards. So this is something there that is upsetting it. Ephraim lost a visual of Induna. He bolted to the south, away from us. We're just going to stay with this guy. There's a couple of vehicles making their way to the sighting. Getting cold again, eh? Cat. Yeah, come power line. You know, they had the Bamba 2 days ago in the just in the whipping Burby in the Misha was lying up on the schedule just east of the tree there, about 150, 160 meters or so. I got a copy. Thanks, man. Good morning to you, Laurie. And Laurie wants to know if we do get crocodiles in the ponds that we see during the drives on the concession. We had one crocodile at Berfsik Dam, and he's no longer there. He left a couple of weeks ago, and there was also a report of a crocodile living at Gari Dam a few years ago. But as far as I know, there is no crocs in any of our ponds within the concession or traversing area, Western Gari. Maybe that crocodile that was at Berfsik Dam may come back again, who knows? So the dams like Treehouse Dam and Twin Dams, Chelapan. I don't think that there are many fish in those dams. That's why you wouldn't find a crocodile living in this kind of places. But I'm sure that there might be some fish at Berfsik Dam and Gari Dam. Bivalves, catfish, tilapias. maybe even tiger fish, but not many, I would guess. So that's why you can't find the crocodile living in those places, because there's obviously not enough food for them to eat. And again, there are hippos living at Gari Dam and Belsuc Dam. And if you look at the size of the two dams, they aren't huge enough to host both hippos and crocodiles at the same time. That could be one of the reasons why that crocodile that was at Belsuc Dam left, because of the pressure from the hippos, and sometimes the elephant coming down to drink, and they swim in the water, and the crocodile has to keep a distance from the elephant and the hippos. And especially now the hippos have babies in those dams, and then when the hippos have got babies, they are extremely aggressive. So they don't tolerate any presence of any predator or any enemy. So it isn't. Yeah, go. Yeah, I've waited if you had just come due east. I can hear your mother. Hmm? Yeah. App's coming. Where is where you are, man? I can book you close. Apps will be joining us shortly. Try this one. Morning. Freeway. If I wish charges. Yeah. South. What do you put omega now?
So one cup from the other group here. It's two this morning, I'm sure the other ones.
Started then. That's still a full garden. Before we might know more. Doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere for now.
Check the other brands, maybe with
Okay, enjoy guys. See you later.
Alright, thanks.
Bye. So there's nothing happening on Western Gari this morning, just to miss up the leopards. So we'll just enjoy this leopard sighting here as long as we can. I'm just gonna keep an eat. Just gonna keep an ear and open on the radios for if anything's gonna be picked up this morning. Excuse me. Okay, Kabir, just going to give it a minute or two. If it doesn't do anything, then yeah, we're going to move on. Spitting. Under the rain cloud, yeah. We're just gonna give it a minute or two. If it doesn't do anything, then we're gonna start moving on and look for something else. But as I said, it's very quiet in Western Ghana this morning. There's nothing been picked up. And we're just going to try and then head up to the east towards Belfast Dam, quarry pane of the area. So we might be lucky with some elephants this morning. Or even the rhino will be nice, but not. I haven't seen rhino for quite a while. I know some other people saw them fairly recently, but I haven't actually. So he's fast asleep at the moment, so he's not going to do anything. I think we should leave him in peace. Right, Tara? Sounds like a plan.